Welcome, guys. 24th of August. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It's going to be the last Sunday that I'm going to stream this month because I'm going away from the next week. So I'm not going to be able to be on the next Sunday. Let's see how the week's going to bring us and what kind of nice things we're going to see. Eventually, there is some potential switch or even like flip going on a little bit in the market. We might have a little bit more continuation into the downside if we start to flush the lows again. All possible. We still have some things to hold on. And there is a little light in the end of the tunnel for people who are waiting for the old season. So let's carry on, I guess. CoinGlass had a little bit some boogie issue lately. It's weird how they calculate some things, so that's why I keep refreshing some of the pages and check them quite often. And most of the times I keep track on the higher time frame because low of the time frame a little bit off, I guess, on the numbers. But anyhow, on the 4-hour long short ratio, we are coming in a little bit more on the shorts. That's good. We want that. Yesterday it was a little bit heavier on 70%, but that was gone in like a couple minutes. So I guess that was like a glitch or something on it, or the numbers didn't came in right or correctly. So far, nice that we have 52. I seriously want to go around 60 to have potentially more upside movements or a little bit more confluence into flip from long to short. So on the daily, same thing. It's 51-ish area. So we still middling, but we're aiming to go lower. I mean, for the shorts that they're piled in, that's what we want. We want them to stack up as high as possible, just that we can nuke them. That's the aim for it. Next, Max Payne. We didn't quite reach it a couple days ago when we were on the lows. We've been like $200 away from. Now we are a little bit on 700, so not sure we're gonna reach the max paying for the long, but it would be nice if we could turn around and do the max paying for the monthly on 118 or even higher. That's what I'm aiming. So interesting stuff to see what's gonna happening. We still have some stuff to hold. So far, it's good. We had a nice push, and as we've been mentioning, we're grinding it and we fill up the fair value gap, of course, and as well we still have some more things to grab below us. That's still fine till we're not gonna break anything. But looking at it on the mid time frame, yeah, see, we still can flush this out, and that's possible, like fine, till we're not gonna break anything to the last side. I mean, trading a wick into it, that's fine. Closing above the 112-ish, even 113, that's gonna be even better. But let's see how we're gonna perform this, because on both sides we have some things to grab, and we're still facing to go lower. So that's gonna be a little bit interesting. In a higher time frame, I don't think there's much changed yet. Yeah, not much added to it. Still the same liquidity as it's been a couple days ago. Anyhow, moving on. We jumped from quite weak to strong overbought or a couple yesterday, and we right now in neutral position. Like always, it's quite quickly it's changed in the market, but it's still more possibility to go lower. That's fine, or we're gonna do the bounce up and we're gonna do some damage to the upside. That's even better. Now, talking about the light in the end of the tunnel. So for the people who's aiming and waiting for the old season, we start to get around the 60% already. That means, let me zoom in on this freaking chart. I wish it was a little bit better. We used to be as high as 59 this season. Right now, we dumped from it. Technically, we retrace fully till 35%. Yeah, around-ish or even lower than that, as we've been aiming for it. And now we start to regain. That means we start to pick up a little bit more heat on it and fuel. Because right now we are above 60-ish technically, and that number is average. But on the chart, we are already above 16%. We was yesterday 62. I cannot get that straight, but we was yesterday. I remember I showed it. Yeah, 61-ish. See, so that's already giving me a little bit more fuel into the old season, and we seriously might do some more damage to the upside, and that's great. That's good when we start to pick up. We're not going lower or anything. We don't do the bigger flush to downside. We've been doing that already for so long. Right now, we regained the previous high on this chart, so that's good. That's potentially going higher, and yeah, who knows? We're gonna maybe do it in a couple months. So there it is. Happy days, I guess, for people who are literally. Is the Congress liquidity liquidate same as? No, it's not. So just a quick glance. I had a question in the chat for on Discord. This is definitely not the same. Our indicator is pulling the data from the source. This is a stalemate. So it means it's just average liquidity that people thinking that there is a much more bigger step up from, right? This is like a heat map from everything, like from Binance Perp, or you can change it on anything what you want. But it gives you just a slightly information what's the tickets and what's the most important area to grab, right? Just because of the structure and price, how this performs. So no, it's not the same. Everything on Congress, it's not built in on indicator. So that's separate. The indicators are built from the exchange and from the data that we can pull from the sources what we get to. Nothing have to do with the Congress. We using Congress as extra information on top of that. Yes, that's right. I will come back to Sol later on in the section. So moving on, that's happy days, right? If you're gonna go straight higher, so if you're gonna flip above the 65-ish%, then I mean that's already obvious. That's gonna be a go time, right, for the alt. So be aware, be prepared. Yes, we can do a flush, but we still can do some more damage to the downside. This is not settled. It just gives you an approximate altcoin season index, also in average volume on the market, what's happening. And so far, it starts picking up, right? That's good, potentially, I guess, for people who are crying about the old season when it's going to start. Now, moving on the bid side, I like what I'm seeing on the chart already. We have two resistance area. One is from the bigger push from, what was it, Friday, Thursday? Friday. That aggressive push to the upside, but we retest the weekly. That's awesome. That's set still as a resistance. Those are the bids that are coming into it. So technically, we might see some pullback when we're going to reach that. And of course, the aim what I'm having, that's the biggest resistance on top of the Bitcoin, 21, 22-ish area. That's the biggest one. I do not care a little bit about that one. I care a little bit more about this one. So that's good. Below us, even better. Oh, that was a little bit too heavy on the zoom. Even better because we still have some bids below us that can hold the price, and we technically can retrace or bounce from it. Still, it's a down movement. We still grinding to the downside. We still didn't regain anything. We're still failing on the lower time frame. So till we're not gonna be somewhere around or below the, what's that? Let's say 111, 112-ish area, then it's all fine. This still can keep us up. So there are some more levels to talk about it on the chart. I'm gonna show you that in a second. But so far, I like this, that they step in, they still holding, they didn't pull anything, and technically we have an aim to go higher, right? Potentially. So moving on. Let's start with the VIX, my favorite one. Freaking love that daily candle, how it closed, and we even close below the structure. We start to close below even the higher structure, and right now we even aiming to go lower than that. Don't care about the levels over here. Also, I've been mentioning failing the 17. That was perfect, even better because we went straight to below 14%. Great stuff. Now we just aim to go lower. Right, we do not want to freaking retrace on it or even coming back to 15 to retest this or whatever, some shenanigans tomorrow. I hope not. Just straight down and get over it. As we've been doing technically over here, it was kind of the same-ish potentially structure what we're forming over here and here. So that area that I'm aiming for to do this. Just grinding sideways or even going lower to 13 area, this box over here. That's the aim for it so far. So that's going to be nice to see. Now, the second important one so far, just on the TA, not really on keen on trading that, but is in counter trade, and it's quite playoff. I seriously thought we're gonna pick up and regain the weekly on it and go a little bit higher, and then we're gonna do the failure. But it was a nice counter trade on it. That's right. Right now we are seriously hovering above the stop loss of it, so still we are possible to come lower to grab the liquidity because there are 150 X's over here, and hold the 113.12 and then close anything below, switch to short and then continue, right? So that's the short's gonna play out, but then counter trade that. That would be awesome. If not, we still can continue playing the long on it. All depends how we're gonna regain this. We still have a lot of things to do. So anyhow, moving on the metrics bundle, alt start pick up. That's what we saw on the altcoin season as well. Percentage, they start to get regain on the volume wise, and they start to pop up as well. Some of them, mostly just because it's ETH driven move right now. ETH is trying regaining its all-time high. Bitcoin still can go a little bit lower. We have a dead zone of liquidity, or like a volume dead zone below us. So potentially that's the rebounds from it. That's why I'm aiming for the 113-ish area over here to retest that and then close the fair value gap. You have a continuation, whatever. To go higher. That's fine. That's what I'm technically aiming for. So far, yeah, grab those 150 X's, bounce from it, regain the point of control. Off you go. Then, on the eco tokens, we still are hovering about the middle neutral point and a little bit higher. As we're mentioning, ETH, it's still regaining its position and it's going higher. Solana as well. That means the coins are following them either way. So that's good. I like that to see. We had some nice movement on some coins already, and we're still aiming for the continuation. The most important is that the stable coin is going to stay down as below the neutral zone. That's the most important. I don't care if the large caps dropping a little bit, or shitcoins or altcoins. If we stay above the neutral zone, that's perfect. That's still continuation in my eyes. There is nothing said that we're going to do a big nuke or whatever else people thinking. Dixie, that's the only one, together with the dominance. I'm scared that it's gonna drop off. Yeah, I will take care of it in a second. Just give me a second. That's the only one I'm scared that's gonna go down, together with the Dixie, of course, together with the dominance, of course. And so far, we start to fail at the 97. That's great. We still can go to 97-ish one. That's even better. And then you have the continuation. That's fine. I like that. Failing this whole structure, it's all good for Bitty. And I'm still kind of ish aiming. We're gonna do this till the end of the till the end of the bull market. We're gonna stay around there, and then we might see another leg up, and that's gonna be the bear market, whatever. But that's not the deal right now. So far, that's the aim. Total 3, and still, as I've been mentioning on the old season index, we start to see some hiccups on it to go higher and regain the 1 trillion. Freaking hell, that's gonna be much more easier right now than it used to be a couple weeks ago. So I'm still aiming we're gonna do a little bit higher than 1.13, but that's all depending how good the old season is gonna be in a couple minutes. Anyhow, that's still facing to go higher. That's good. Then gold still hovering. That's good. Still hovering over my box. It's all potentially go nicely. Still didn't regain much yet this hit, but didn't do the bigger regain of the swing. It still could do, but either way, I may like that it's gonna be a little bit more in the range, and then we're gonna have the pop off of it. It's all possible. Let's see how that's gonna play out. So far, nothing dangerous happening on ETH. The M7, it's really nicely how it's regained the whole freaking moves already. So that's cool to see as well on it. If potentially people are into it, then yeah, happy days. I'm interested how Tesla did. Still didn't freaking regain this swing, but it's stepping off, so that's nice. Nice to see. And War Dogs. War is still going on, so nice. Now, the second one that I'm really keen on it that's gonna dump, and it's happening as well. That's great. We still have a continuation on it. That's freaking awesome, and I love to see that. I've been mentioning that I really want to see the in February and maybe a bounce from it, but so far we just went through it as a knife to butter. That's really nice. Even yearly doesn't gonna hold us. Now we're aiming for Q4. Perfect. This is the bigger swing that we're gonna see something like this coming into it, some sideways movement, one push up, and then like that, or we're gonna go straight to it, right? This is technically what you are aiming for right now for the continuation for the bull market, or technically alt season right now, right? Because in neither way this played out, but this pullback didn't. So I'm not even aiming to come back to Q2. That's gonna be really big ass damage for Bitcoin. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna dump to 90, 80K. If we're gonna come back to it. But so far, aim for the continuation, and this is next serious step off right now. This hip. We need to fail that for the continuation, or we're gonna do some sideways, or like I said, a little bit pullback, and then have a continuation on it. So keep that in mind. That's gonna be really interesting one. That's the Q4 and December level. Yeah, 55-ish area. Sorry, 56. So that's the next step off on the dominance. That's really, really key and important. Because so far, we've been nicely dumping through it. Even, like I said, February did surprise me that we didn't have any stop on it. But so far, nice. Let it continue. That would be awesome. Oh, look at that, trio. So, now, the juicy stuff. Monthly, not really keen on it, but still, I will cover that on Wednesday. So, weekly. For today, we still have 6.5-ish hour to go. The aim is hold 14, 114.1. That's the aim. Close anything below that. What does that mean? The higher time frame start to get broken. And that's really serious things, because if we start to break anything below this, the next step of open on the weekly, it might straight take you to Q3. Retest anything around here, these levels. That's still potentially bullish because we didn't break anything on the monthly, but the weekly, if that starts to break, that's already a sign of a bigger weakness starts coming in. And of course, even you do that, you open up and you still can go retest anything into the upside and then have a failure on it. That's all possible. But so far, the key level is for today to hold 114. That's on the weekly. Daily wise, technically you still can go a little bit lower. That's 112.4 each level, because the daily open still the lowest daily close is still 112.14, so that's a little bit lower than the weekly. I kind of aim to have a regain of the weekly. That's more important to me than the daily right now. Either way, daily is gonna hold. It still can do a flush to the downside. It was a really great candle on Friday. That was really awesome to see that. It happened even after the market opened, so that was really a cool push. So far, as I've been mentioning, after that, what you get is this freaking price action. Why? Fair value gap, hold everything, and try to grab the liquidity to bounce, or you're gonna do the flush to the downside. So far, it plays out. We failed the daily. We didn't even retest anything, so there is no even pressure to it. Nothing stepping in on it. So far, we still can. That was a really nice, by the way, retest of the bearish retest of the weekly. We failed that, and we failed the daily. Another daily. August is not really important anymore because we've been failing that so many times. So far, as I've been mentioning, your previous weekly, it's lying around the previous daily open. And the previous daily open is the daily open from Friday. Or yeah. So that's what you aim for. Those two levels and holding out. We still can wick into it, come back and continue. Then, of course, retest of the weekly, of the daily, another daily, and then weekly, previous, and then you're gonna grind it to the upside. That's what I'm kind of aiming. We're gonna do same what we did over here. This kind of price action, we still can do it again, right? And technically over here, what we are doing here, it was similar. A little bit more aggressive, but similar. So I'm keen on it that we're gonna grind it all the way up till we're gonna find the resistance around the 21 area over here, and we're gonna fail. Why? Just because if I can borrow the pips, there it is as well. Yes, we have some dead zones into it, but moving in that area, we might fill them as well, and then we start to grab most of the liquidity, and still we can do this, wick into it, grab everything, and then do the major failure. I'm kind of aiming that that's going to be the end of Bitcoin cycle. So let's see how that's going to play out. We need to do this shift from Bitcoin to the rest of the market, and that's gonna might be happening more or less September or something like that. End of September might be as well. Give me a second. I'm reading the my top call for BTC. Technically, we reached that already, almost to the T. I was calling 125. So the the previous or the all-time high what we just did, that was the call. But then this can be extended as well to like 128, grab all of the liquidity, and then wick into 113. So this is my next area that I'm aiming for, a bigger short. Technically as well, what I want to do, just because of the daily that was broken, if we're not gonna regain, because the daily high is on 123. So if you're not gonna regain this, then we might wick, like I've been mentioning, wick into this, come back, fail on the close, and then you have a continuation to do bigger stuff. But technically we reached that area already. My aim for the Bitcoin cycle. So time to move on as well from it. Anyhow, yeah, we still have that liquidity. It's not that juicy anymore what we used to be, and still the lower liquidity on below us, it's a little bit getting more thicker. How long are we gonna stay here? So let's see if we still can do like some sketchy things like this, V bottom, regain, and then you have a continuation, regain all of this shenanigans below us. But let's see how it's gonna be. Today, always on Sunday before the market, before Sunday close, they coming in hard and they push the price action a little bit or lower or higher, right? So you see always the volatility coming in on Sundays. Well, let's see. 4 hour, we still definitely can go lower. And right now, I hope that this is gonna hold us those two levels. Technically, regaining the previous weekly low, holding the daily, and holding this structure. That's my way of having it. And if people are keen on it, that's your bullish to BFIP as well. Why? Because you regain already technically 3 structures already with this gain. Failing of the weekly, that's fine. Going back into that area, this is it. This you step off. So yeah, it's all still possible. So far, trying it to the downside, hold or fill this freaking candle, and then hold your 113. What? Bro, I see only dead trend lines. What's that? Anyhow, that's the aim, right? Take this liquidity and off you go. Or either way, we're gonna freaking grind slowly to the upside. It's all possible. So yeah. Bro, just give me a second. Bloom, I read your message. I will cover that. I just need to do my stuff first. Let me just give my... Fuck. Don't break my bones over here. I know, I saw it. Don't get... give me a second, bro. As I've been saying as well, 1 hour is quite already quite cooled off, and reversal still is flashing constantly if we go a little bit higher. So let's see how it's gonna turn around. But so far the cash flow is still in, but reversals coming in, so we might see the second one over here as well to have a push to regain retest the daily, and let's see if we're gonna flip that. So we're almost there. Technically I'm aiming that's gonna be a little bit bullish week. Do we have some numbers in goods only and growth rate? Could be interesting, but not much. But so far I'm still aiming that we're gonna do some damage to the upside, have a bigger failure of it. Why? Because technically if it's already above the all-time high, previous all-time high, what we read, not even, it used to be, sorry, but we still aim to go higher. So is it the ETH run? Yes, it is. Bitcoin is still lagging behind a little bit, so let's see how I'm gonna that turn around. And Solana as well, it started to flip its 209 level. That's great because that's the level that I've been aiming for. That was a previous swing that brought you all of the way to the downside. Flipping that, you aiming to go to February, that's 221 area. That's the aim. So flipping this, same as we did it over here. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna do something like this maybe. Come back, retrace, hold this, and then you have a continuation on Solana. That means so as well, Solana tokens, right? So keep that in mind. Both ETH and Solana are performing really freaking good. Really good. So yeah, that's the aim. And still, we are a little bit on the side, sideways, technically on it, but it's fine. I like the daily as well. It cooled off as well, so that's good. 12 hours, even better. That had already a trend change. So still potential to go higher if we start to hold this. Breaking that, Q3 is still on the play. That's what I was aiming for technically from this whole dump. But so far, we might do the retrade. Hype. Now we're talking. That one is still freaking bullish to me. I do not care that people are thinking that we're gonna go to 20k or 20k, 20 bucks. Why? Because fucking going through this wall, that's gonna take some time for it. It's seriously built up really nice position right now, and I'm aiming that next week, definitely, yeah, we're gonna break out of this all-time high, set a new monthly high open on it. So still aiming 55-ish, 60 and 70 as max so far. First, let's see if we're gonna reach the 55 and how we're gonna build up the structure over there. So far, really good. I love it. I love this price action. I love the hold on the August as well. That flip was really brilliant. Retest even, and off we go right now. I love it. Just because we didn't do the all-time high here, so that's not gonna be no-brainer. Nothing's gonna hold us anymore. Retest, it's been tested as well, so no need for it. Same on injective. That's gonna be as well beautiful to see. And you're ready. Full moon, please. Yes. So injective, really nice hold of March as well, and that August level, perfect. Wick into the liquidity and bouncing all the way up. That's great. Right now, I'm seriously aiming to flip the weekly together with this freaking overlapping boxes over here. Flip that, and September it is. That's the game. And on the bigger side, the flip of 16. I've been seriously yapping about that so often. That's the flip that took you all the way to the $6 on injective. So we need to flip that to go either way to bigger high time frame swings. And second favorite, AFX, technically exact the same as freaking injective, just different numbers, same position, same structure, and even same price action on it. Flip on 28, it's exact the same, and that's gonna bring you all the way to yearly or maybe to December. That's what I want. Nothing else gonna bash this down. Technically, yes, we still can retest something. We still can fill this fair value gap, but to be honest with you, I don't want to do that. Just from now, flip the daily, and off you go on it. And Link, still doing ballistic things, grind to the upside and try to regain this area. So that's your major resistance right now, what you're facing. If you do that, then the rest, it's no-brainer for it. But I like how Link is performing. Okay, so that's all on the tokens that I have. Now, let me go through the chat. People are a little bit impatient today. Jeez, bro. It's Sunday. A little bit late. Hopefully, can you have a... Can we have a real tokens for once? Jesus. Plum. Needs to be word liberally involved. Oh my god. If that starts already like that, then... And then next one, XRM. Yeah, I have that as well on the chart. Have a look on that. Bullish. Oh, you found a new token, the privacy token, I see. That's nice. Also, I enter swing short on ETH. Oh, bro. Why? 475. Yeah. What's your stop loss above the wick? You're gonna be wicked out, or that's gonna be destroyed. If that's gonna be above the wick. Looking at for 4-1 on ETH, bro. And you're not gonna get that. If you regain all-time high and you start to flip this, then it's blue sky breakout. I don't think if ETH didn't do that already, after that, you regain that failure already, and you daily open. So I don't think so. You're gonna see that. Could be. I mean, we could go there, but so far this is just freaking bullish. There's nothing else that says we're gonna go down. That, yes, if you start to fail the daily, then you go to weekly. But so far, close anything above this, no. You close above the daily already. You regain that without even retested. And where you go, all-time high. Again, we have right now. If you're gonna close the, yeah, close the 1 hour over here, and that's the highest 1 hour close already. What you did from all-time high. So right now, the only thing what you can get maybe is this, all retest of the daily. Okay, let me go on that freaking plume. What was that? Plum. Because you're gonna break my balls. Oh my, what's happening? Why are you doing this? Fucking trading view. Jesus. Heard of it? No, I didn't hear of it. So I have no. I mean, I heard of it, but I don't give a shit about it. Anyhow, nice hold. Right now, the most important thing what you need to do is regaining that. After that flush over here, and you went all the way to 0.08, that's the only regain. Flip the weekly right now, regain this shit, and then the only thing what's gonna hold you is June. So yeah, that's the most positive about it. Could be. Yeah, you could do that. But then you're looking for something like this, right? This, retest, go, hold of this freaking structure. Oh my freaking god. This, and then two. That's the most perfect position what you can have on it. So I hope I answer your questions. I don't know what all about those trend lines what you sent. I seriously don't look at that yet. Now, next one, if what you have there, boy. Oh, sorry, if Ave. Ooh, nice. That's freaking good. Fucking hell. This one candle, what you did on, yeah. So this freaking daily candle, what you set over here, it regained all of this shit. All of this. In one go. Okay, this is fucking bullish as fuck. Anyhow, regain the daily and off you go. Yeah, that's not much to say about it. I don't think nothing is gonna stop it because that wick freaking retest even this fucking high. And it's not gonna be, and this not gonna hold you at all. Possible to go lower? Yeah. Is it? I'm not sure. The only low what you want to set right now is around this February. Hold that and grind, and you have to have like blue sky breakout on it. Fucking hell, that daily close was epic. Now that settles a strength into the coin. Fuck yeah. Sorry, I need to sneeze. So yeah, that's really good. Really good. Yeah. You still have some room to run. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, there you have it. Next, next one, if you get straight into it, right? So that's gonna be second wick into it. You might see something like this coming back and then, right? That would be nice. Any liquidity above it? Nope. We didn't bin there, so nope. Oh yeah, nice. So far. Okay, let me scroll more. When you have full moons. XRP. Oh my fucking god. I guess that's my own fault, right? I've been mentioning that in the general chat. Oh. I knew it's gonna bite me in the ass. This been tested. Yeah, it's been. That's not gonna hold you. Only thing right now is this and this on the daily that's gonna hold you. You need to keep hold on the February and August. And if you flip the weekly, then the only thing what you're gonna do right now, technically, because you had a failure of this and this. So next step of is 3.2 regain, and then of course the bigger one, that's the next resistance area. Why? Because you broke that already here. You're still holding the low, but you didn't regain the high of it. So that's the next step of. Next up, we have a lot of things to do, happily. So yeah. To be honest with you, that's one. That's still two. Yeah, you didn't reach that one even. So those are the resistance area on XRP. Give you a glance. Oh. So those are the levels that might push you a little bit lower or gonna hold you in a range. Gonna bail out. LDO. Ooh, and Pendle. I like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wait. Did it seriously fucking hold the... Yeah, it did. Fuck this. And like this sketchy line over here, we've been perfectly holding the previous swing, so that's good. That's the freaking nice flip, and that's really positive and strong for a coin to do that. Now, the only thing what you need to do is regain this area. That's a little resistance area in between those levels. Why? Because that's the swing that brought you all the way down. We know that already. So now we need to flip that to go to February. And then off you go. Regaining Feb, that's gonna bring you over here in this area, but we are not there yet. So technically what you want to see is doing all of this again, right? Something like this, regain, February, regain, and go. Nice. Really nice recover from the lows. I like that. I seriously like these flips always. That's always good. Oh, and what was the next one? Pendle. Freaking hell. This is from a student, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Nice. Where do you aim? All-time high on it. That's your next aim for it. So not much to say about it. So technically, what you really want to see right now is somewhere over here. Monthly open. It's gonna be the highest, right? So then you're gonna have rejection from it, coming back, and then doing something like this. So far, looking bullish about Pendle. Kind of sad I left that already. But yeah, it was really nice. Always remember that freaking. Oh, bro, this was epic. Trading that. Anyway, so long now, bro. Don't. Okay, I need to remember you are a little bit tipsy. How about Sui? No, it's not long now. Not FOMOing in anything. Did you learn anything from us? Oh, not stepping in front of it anymore. Just wait for any retest or rebounds from it. But that's not gonna stop at all. You might find something on 50 minutes as a scalp, but that's all what you get from it right now. If you're not gonna go retest any lows on it. So no, that's the only thing what you aim for right now. Be patient. Sui. I had it somewhere, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still like the recovery of it. Holding August, that's nice. Regain this stuff. The only thing what right now so we need to do is the yearly. That's that's the best flip that it have. Right? From that failure all the way, we've been retesting it twice. Now the third time. After we regain that shit over here, that's freaking gonna bring you over there. There is nothing else that holds you down on Eve. On Sui, sorry. And there is liquidity for it. Look at that. Even perfect. So yeah. Regain that freaking yearly and off you go. I like the hold on it on June twice even. Regain August. May. That was a really nice flip. Nice. I like that. Aim is yearly. That's the aim for it. AVE, long AVE. Harp. Oh. Okay. Mm, nice. Flip the 06. Oh wait, this hip does hold you down. If you flip that bullish and you're gonna do something like this, hold the yearly, then December not gonna be a match for it because that's a weak level at even then. And then you just aim for the swing. Technically, technically speaking, this is a very stupid because you lost this whole floor. So I'm taking my words back about the December. Then you might see something like this, right? The push off from it might be even over here or over here, right? So this is technically what you aim right now on ARP. Why? Because you failed the whole fucking floor on it. You need to regain this hip to get you either way bearish retest of this swing failure. 1.8, yeah. So yeah, that's the next stop. Regain in 1.14, gonna bring it to 1.8. Then you're gonna do the step off on it. Right? That's the goal. But yeah, remember that's gonna be a little bit more. And technically, yeah, you have some things to do on the way up. That's fine. But liquidity wise, should be. Yeah, you took that all. That's fine. I want to see, is there anything juicier? Yeah. Hmm. You just right now aiming to regain the daily. That's what matters. Technically, watch out for the February. That might be sneaky as well. So doing this regain of the daily, that's fine. Coming into the Feb, you might do one more flush and then gonna bring you some over here, right? Could be. I would not like that, but it could be. So that's nice. Ray, yes, I've been looking at it, but I didn't set it up yet. That one is really nice. Nice. Yeah, that's why I was looking at, because it regained already with this freaking move. It just regain every single fucking thing over here. So it's free will to go straight to yearly. Nothing's gonna hold it anymore. Mm, Prabhu, you are the next in the line who's pulling my leg. Trump token was favorite to short the shit out of it. I will cover that in a second. Anyhow, this looks really good. I like the regain of this structure over here. So it's not gonna hold you. You are already trading above the weekly. That's great. So next close is gonna be even major. Now the aim is yearly, and that's the whole flip of the break of the structure from even here. So that's gonna be 4.6. I'm seriously aiming that it's gonna be something like this, coming back, retest of this, and then off we go. And still, that fucking February bites me in the ass always on the tokens. So yeah, I'm kind of aiming for something like this. To be honest with you, if that's not gonna do like a spike up through February or something like this over here, if that's not gonna happen now, then we might grind it or do a couple more swings in between. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. But it's really nice. I like the whole movement what it did, and already it's doing kind of pretty structure. I like the holds on it. Mm. Some sketchy wigs, but that's, yeah, happens. Yes. So far, nice. I'm kind of bullish on that one as well. XMR. I mean, I don't need to say anything, right? That's the one that I've been sending in the altcoin chat as well about it. It's still risky, but yeah, the recovery of the swing and take of the May, really nice, really freaking nice, and hold of the February, yeah. And as I've been saying, this is doing totally the opposite what the whole market is doing. So 99% of all of the alts are trading below February, and it's doing this, right? And retesting it, failing, and then going off. And this fucking token is doing technically the whole opposite of it. So good. Weird to see. Yeah, nice. Nice one. This is not gonna hold you anymore down. It's gonna go to August, and now we need to flip that. So we might see this from it, and then you have the continuation between those and that swing, and holding this flip of the structure over here. Nice. As been mentioning, yeah, that played out quite okay as well. Was hoping a little bit deeper, but hey, it's what it is. So yeah, technically it played out as well, like over here, right? I've been mentioned it, right? This one of those hips on the bottom. I've been mentioned that privacy tokens. And look where it is now, 48%. So yeah, take it as it is. So yeah, Gucci, Solana. Solana is doing 209. Yeah, it's breaking out from it. Nice, perfect. I seriously want to do get over this as well. As Solana token needs to do like ballistic move to February, come back, test this, and then fucking off you go, bro. If that's gonna go, oh, then you have your alt season, and that's what I've been saying, right? those numbers. Like it's fits, right? If it's taking off, Solana is taking off, so the tokens will follow. Patient, guys. Always patient. No need to rush anything. My favorite tokens, yes. So the thing is, most favorite, it's gonna be injective because that's a little bit like back in the days as well. Next to it, it's gonna be AVEX just because only it's exact the same structure and price action on it, so I can blindly long and short both of them without doing the TA on both of them. Hype, of course, but that's just from this cycle. It's getting my favorite. Let's see how it's gonna perform after the full cycle. That's the most important right now. I'm not like fully like sold on it yet, just because I don't know how it's performing in the bear market. And before even the bull market's gonna start next one, I don't know how they're gonna hold it up. And the whole situation with hype, how that's gonna grow as well. So that's a little bit on the side as well. And it starts getting big, but it grows on me. So definitely injective. It's my one of my favorites that I'm trading, and I know it by heart on the structure wise. So that's why same as Smurn have its AVAX. I'm having my injective. So yeah. And Tron token, it was fun to short the shit out of it. So it's not my favorite, but I'm just like to mocking coins and people behind it. So yeah, that's my takeaway on it. And yeah, let's see how this cycle is gonna be. I used to have much other coins that have been my favorite in previous cycles, but or they are dead or they are not anymore around or whatever. But speaking about how is that doing technically? Fucking, I want to be throw the shit out of it. So um, oh, now speaking about, look at that, awesome. That's gonna be my next short. Fuck that. Broke, and even broke this. Nice. So that's gonna be a nice one. Pepe, can you screenshots be much more smaller? Bro, even zoomed in. Not readable. A, B, C. Oh, we're doing the alphabet? Okay. Okay, that's the daily. I'm gonna break your leg, bro, just because you broke mine. Too cheap. Yeah, it's still cheap. Of course, it's still cheap. Used to be cheaper, but okay. Now it's gonna get juicy. This is not my entry. This is from a student. Now it's gonna get juicy. You don't want to lose this shit. If you lose anything between the Q4 and Q3, that's tested. That's tested. That's the wig. That's tested. Then you fucking gonna go over here again. If you lose anything on here, shit is gonna be wild. But being a little bit more positive about it, it's oh, it really nice regained this, so it holds quite perfectly right now. Barely, but it holds, so that's nice. I like that. That was the nice regain of this swing, and so far the August is holding. Now do the flip on the daily and the weekly. That's not gonna be that major. June, it's not gonna hold you at all. Previous weekly been hold, so now you aim to do a new high on this, and then of course the fucking February sits over there. So good luck with that. That's gonna be something like this. Grind, grind, quick into it, fail, hold of this or of this, and then off you go. So let's see. But yeah, so far, yeah, it's nice. And it's still, yeah, cheap. So yeah. Mm. Oh, okay. So still holding it on the low. I don't know. I have a feeling that this is gonna do this. But this dead zone over here bothers me. Could be. Oh, now look at that. That's nice. A 4-hour flip the cash flow from the downs what we've been. Now we flip on the cash flow on 4-hour. So I guess the 1-hour been already flipping from the lows. Yes, it is. It caught the big ass fucking move. Fuck yeah. Oh no, he didn't caught. Sorry. The bots did. But then 80 minutes. The favorite of. Oh, not really. Unfortunate. But anyhow, still really nice. Sure. As well. Gain 0.15. Retest of the weekly will be nice. Cool. How's Fartcoin doing? Oh, look at that. That was a fucking nasty week. See you, RB. See you later, mate. That was a nasty week. Liquidity grab. Close all of the stops. Off you go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Render. Perfect. Hold. You swing. Freaking ballistic move. Close above June. Nice. Daily. Yeah, we start moving. You already see on the coins that they start to move. And that's the Sunday evening price action. People jump in the boat. With that Ray as well. So, yeah. No matter which one you gonna go through. It's still my biggest position, but so 20. Why ICP? Oh, AVAX definitely good. Definitely good that you bought some AVAX. And 20%, it's not much, so you don't need to be worried about. AVAX is really good. I don't understand ICP only. Aptos, been a while. Fucking hell. That's the oldie one. That's the old school one. Yeah, Prabhu. See ya. So for Aptos, so the thing is on Aptos as well, it didn't regain his previous highs. Never. Be aware of that. Okay, if you hold any. Still, you have great moves on it to come, right? 175%. Perfect. But that will be my aim on Aptos first. That would be the biggest TP over here. If you hold anything from the lows. If from the highs, then you might take the break even. Because let me see if Aptos have bigger charts. No, see, that's all the charts that is. So be aware that Aptos, please do not think about this week at all. This is bullshit. This doesn't exist. Right? This is the accurate price action. So far, yes, we broke the low technically on it, right? And that's on the weekly. What's the next move on it? Over here, right? Technically same here. We broke the structure. We didn't broke the low, the prior low on it, but you still broke the structure on it. So yes. Over here as well. You set up the low. Not on the weekly, but definitely on the daily, you broke the structure on it. So where do you go? You didn't even fucking reach this. So there you have it. This is the the biggest resistance area right now for Aptos. That's what you're looking for. Please be aware of it and make sure you take some TPs on it. ICP. Why ICP? Can you explain that? Not including this, but was this a prior high? Technically, you can include this candle, but I don't care about that much about it. Breakout onto. Oh, okay. MA. Never mind. 2. That's your bearish retest. Still didn't do it. That's you bearish retest that you did. That's nice. That's okay. The high of the gross percentage. Which high? The prior high or the... Oh, and look at that. You still didn't do this. Oh. If. It's only if. Is there any potential to go? So the only good thing about it for you is that you're holding this area, the $4. That's the only good thing for it. That's the positive. Why? Because you're creating higher low now. What's the next step on? Let's move a little bit closer, right? You're holding this. What do you need to do? Technically, I already, somehow I've been here. I don't know, remember what, but look at that. Did it play out? Yes, it did. So that's gone. Now, still, you didn't create a new high on it. You fail on that one as well, but you're still holding the lows on it. Technically, this is a little bit bullish, but now you need to have some confirmation. How do you get that? Easy. This is your bearish retest. You need to flip that. Where's the next bearish retest? Because that one only create the bearish structures on it, so you look for the bearish retest on those ones. This is the flip. Okay, I will make it a little bit easier. So this is the next one off, right? And then the prior high of this swing, because that swing brought you all the way here. So I don't want to be bearish on it or like to give you the bad ideas or negative about it, but this is technically your main resistance area right now. And yes, you're right. Breaking out from it, it's gonna do 2x, right? But this is the aim what you're aiming right now. Why? You broke this freaking structure over here. And you're only holding on the prior one. Next one. Did it? Do it, technically, because it's same thing. You didn't even freaking reach that area. Wait. So this, look at that. Didn't even reach. Talking about weakness in. Why? Because this, you should hold on this to have a bullish formation to go higher. You broke that, right? Completely. You broke everything what you did over here. You was grinding it, got spiked up, bearish, fail. Now, those are technically the steps that you need to form, right? To do this, coming back, this, coming back, and then do some major things. The only thing what's gonna keep you bullish on it is to flip this area. Flip this. $14. You need to flip this to go higher because this is the area that holds you. This failure over here holds you down. You're still too far. What you mean too far? But that seems still too far. Get on the lows. What are you talking about? Is that the high? It is percentage. Even the prior. That seems too far. The prior one, yes, prior one is way too far. That's I agree on it. I will never look at it even on that one. It's all about what you need to create. So you didn't flip it over here. Why? Because you have a fucking head and shoulders over here. And failure. After that, bearish retest and failure. What do you need to do? You need to regain this flip. This RSI you need to regain to go higher. If you're not going to do that, then that's going to continuously doing this. And the only thing what you get from it is 2x if you get into lows. So I guess that's all about it. This is the focus right now, this area. would be better to get before it made it move right now. Bro, so the thing is, I give you, if you are already in or if you want to buy anything, this is the most cheapest what you get. Yes, that's fine. But is it wise to get in? Do you have potential to go to $100 on it? Is there any potential on it? Technically, no. Why? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I don't even know where and how to write it because it's only going freaking to the downside. Right? Over here as well. This is your trend line. This is your trend line. This is your trend line. Did you break out of any of those? Do you hold it? No. But did you went all the way down? So far, yes. If you want to buy something, be my guest. Is it wise? If you ask me, no. This is what you want to see. First, regain of this, and then you can talk about it to do bigger things on it. If you want to buy some spots on it, whatever, yeah, fine. That's why I ask. I'm not even big on this. Not at all. Since 2021, let's say October. Only thing what it did, I mean, it's good for shorting it. From the lows, it did. Let's say from the previous low, yeah, 4x. That's good. That's good if you buy something right now. This is the aim. You don't aim for the prior one because you've never been there. If you get there, that's all fine. That's extra. This is the first aim. Those two highs from it. If you buy right now, those are the TPs even on it. This is the play. Nothing higher than that if you not regain it. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. Because yeah, this is great to buy to get most of 2x of it. You want. That. Off we go. Wait, don't tell me we're gonna start to do another ballistic move when I'm streaming. How are the bits? Oh yeah, Solana as well. Really nice. When it's going, rates going. We have some outliers, but that's mostly because ETH and Solana is as well performing. But that's really good to see. Now on top of that, if Bitcoin start to move, then you have really nice weekly open. But it could be. Because so far, we still holding on the lows on the weekly. Stage 3. So yeah. How is the CME doing? That's gonna be a nice one. You open up right now. CME is gonna be 3.2. 5K ish. Ish. I like that. Wondering if we're gonna have that explosive volume pickup from it. So far, this is what we're doing. I Yes. Anything else, guys? What you want to look at? Everyone got his tokens. Everyone left. Cool. Nice to be helpful. Nice to be a bitch here in the server. Keda. What's Keda? Heard about that one, I think. Keda. Off. Cool. Bro. The fuck? Oh, where did you get those tokens from? Oh shit, on the close. Where the fuck did you get those ones, man? Massive move in November, December last year. Wait, what? Massive move last year, December? You mean this? Like every single token did like 5, 6x and did this too? Finding the lowest shit possible. Imagine around that. Okay, yeah, possibly, yeah, you are right about it. It's better to find the lowest tokens instead the highest and foaming into it, right? That's true. But on the other side, the tokens that he's pulling, they never reach the all-time high. So how high is the chance? Gambling is a spirit, man. Yeah. Okay. Still, I sorry for breaking the balls, but this is still what you're aiming for. Why? Because you broke you prior low twice, 3 times. Sorry, 1, 2, and 3 times on it. Is it cheap to take? It is definitely cheap. That's for sure. Uh, yeah. But as positive what you can get on it from here to here, you get 3x. Like, okay, that's fine. That's good. That's nice numbers, but not much as that, right? Because you still, even you regain this high, not on the wig, but on the body, you fail completely. So there is no even need to do anything because so far, the only thing which you try to do is this, hold, this, hold, this, hold, and then you're gonna do the bigger one, bigger, and maybe you're gonna have a something like this. But so this is what you aim for right now, and yeah, apparently, is it good to take some risk on it? I mean, guys, to be honest, we all need to take sometimes a risk, and if you find like this is as well a good example, better to find tokens that are as low as possible. So the loss when you're gonna have on it still big, right? Because it still can go lower, but it's not gonna feel as that massive when you buy something over here on the top, and it's gonna do like fucking this, right, on you. So yeah, is it right to do something? You can buy a little bit of it, like I don't know, a couple $100, and then see if it's gonna do like the 3x on it. That's fine. That's extra, but don't go for all-time high. If that token never regain its prior highs, then the lower chance is gonna do it now. But yeah, and that's on those kind of tokens. The only thing what you can call it, it's only gambling. Sorry, not gaming, gambling. So yes. Well, apparently you have a nice hitch for finding those tokens. Or you just go to CMC and type in the minus 100% what did last time or 99, and those are the tokens. Could be from all time high. 99% down from the all time high. That's as well a way, right? Apparently. Oh my god, I'm even scared to watch that chart. PHA. What the fuck it stands for even? PHA token. Paula? Paula? Is it Paula? Also, then there's four days. Paula that. I'm scared. Okay. Look, that's already a little bit different. That's the opposite what the most of tokens you just show me. So yeah, this have a little bit more potential. And to be fair with you, you are lucky because this week did the retest of this area. So bearish retest already. That's good. So if you want to invest in one of the tokens what you just show me, I will consider maybe this one, right? Just to go to something like even higher or something like this. So yes, that's a little bit better, right? Because like you said, this did already fully 5x-ish area, and it still is possible to do the reach or retest the previous all-time high if this is the all-time high so far on this chart. That's going to be 7-ish x, right? Yes, that's nice. Why? Because you regain the previous structure. That means you're trying to show the strength into the token. But on another side, on another side, fucking fail the lows on it. Like, why those tokens are doing this constantly? You seriously had a sneaky close on it. Oh, sorry, not even sneaky. There was nothing sneaky about it. So, still regain that shit, but you need to hold your previous high or even go and retest this 0.3. So, what you're gonna do now is same thing what other tokens doing, but now you can have a little bit more faith in it that it's gonna do something grindy shit, or even that explosive move what it used to do, right? Something like this, and then you might have your 5x on it. But yeah, this is good. Failure is bad. Recovery of it is okay. Now you need to start to doing and continue recovering on that. Fucking hell. It's one of another one. It's doing the good side to go to the fucking highs, regain the structure, but failing the lows. Nice. Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, it's been doing that for a couple times, so that explosive move, yeah, you can expect it to do one more. If you're gonna grind, right, and then do this, and then do this, right? Could be. Oh yeah, but that's just waiting for the push up. I don't know, like what's happened over here those 3 times. Well, something happened on it, so wait for the next time. Is there any logic about the TA? Not at all. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. 1 hour straight to fate. Fate. I'm starting to worry that you marry every single token. Oh, bro. Yes. Some special guy, man. Ugh. Sell too early. Why? Why do you sell too early? Oh, okay. Give me a token that you are like okay, like a bag that you have an okay bag on it. Yeah, give me a token from your list. Oh my fucking god! And you choose the worst one. You fucking bastard! You choose the. Oh, the jokes are right themselves. You choose fucking Tia. You couldn't choose a better one. Like, bro. Fuck my life. Oh, this stream is not gonna be for the. Oh, what's that for this? Remember? Oh, bro. This is the good old days. Look at that pendulum number 1. Oh, bro. Oh, do you have more of it? Because I would like to go through the list and see which tokens are hauled up. Holy fuck. Yeah, of course, like render token even is there still. Biot, multivag, orgs, hooked, YouTube, antimatter. Oh my fucking god. Re- boy, remember the days that we have been doing this shit over and over and over, going through all those tokens. Guys, this is back in the days, our spot bags and fucking controlling them. Like going by and one and looking how they perform days by days. Like this is the fucking journal back in the days. Tell me, guys, who took so much fucking pride in our bags? Like we had like over 100 bags like years ago. Jesus, that's been something special. Rest of the good ones: Eve, Sol, XRPF, Ondo, Ada, Hype. Yep, and how to update in price as well. Exactly. API with the what was the name? CSC? Yeah, CMC. Yeah. Yeah. Good old days, man. Good old days. Hack and token, High Street, ROX. Oh, that's dead. Alchemy Pain. That's still okay. Edward. Jesus. Oh, there's so much memories, man. So much freaking memories. Holy fuck. I'm gonna go through that list later on. Eve Solana XYP, I have Ondo. Okay, Ondo. Ondo is gonna be a good example for it. I used to have it somewhere over here, I guess. Yes. So, okay, guys, you need to remember one thing. What's the reason that you're taking way too early day profit or you close your bags? Because you're scared or you don't know what your token even doing. How are you gonna see if how your token's performing? This is the most fucking important thing. Nothing else will matter till you're not gonna do this again or even better. Why? Because this is this history. Why history matters in charts? Because we've been there. What do we need to go higher? We need to regain the history. So that means we need to do better than the history, right? Right. So what do we do now on Ondo? I don't know where you bought the bag, but let's say you're having it from here, right? Anyhow, what do we do? Easy as that. Do we hold the low on it? Fucking perfectly even. That's nice. Okay. What's the next that we need to do? So from this low, what's the next? Technically, we need to regain this, right? Yes. Why? Up this. Why? Because that swing brought you all the way here. What does that did? It broke this low. So you create a lower low on it, right? Technically, you need to regain this. Why? To settle a new higher high. Did we do that? Yes, we did, even on the body and on the wick. So if this is higher high, you're aiming to hold this as you higher low, and you have a continuation. But where? Where do you continue? So if you broke structure twice in a row without setting a new high, that means this is waiting for you. So this is coming close, also, and you're going higher. So where do you gonna take your profit? Like first thing first, that's gonna be first area to take any profit. Why? Because this is the bearish retest. And what you're gonna do with bearish retest? Most of the times, you're having pullback. How deep? You don't know. Why? Because you still didn't settle that price action, but you could knew that it might be would be cool if you're gonna hold this as your low structure and this as high. So that's gonna be your rebounds to go higher. That means that's your first take profit before you're gonna regain, or even always before you're gonna do the all-time high. You always settle the take profit. Why? Because most of the times from all-time high, we're always doing this. Why? Because 99% there is no liquidity over there. We never been there according this chart, right? We never been there. So going to the all-time high, you're gonna always have a reversal or a pullback, and then you're gonna do another leg up. But you need to settle some structure in your movement. That means either way, you're gonna go to the all-time high. You will do something like this, coming back, all-time high, push down, hold of structure. Same thing over here, all-time high. Where did you hold? Right, previous low could be as well over here, coming back, and then you could do bigger things on it. Still, you're not gonna break anything to the downside. That's how you use your structure or your history. That's how is the history important. XRP. I hate that fucking token, but it's gonna be a little bit better to guard from it. So, to give you a perspective on XRP, you know what? Let me a little bit more. That's gonna be a clean one. Holy shit. That's old one. Okay, from here. If on this chart, let's go only by this chart, right? This is your all-time high, right? Without knowing this price action, you are having a spike up. What you're gonna do? You're always gonna take some profit on it. Why? Because you never know what's gonna happen after that. So what's happening after that? You're going higher. You go higher, you have a pullback. You have higher, and where do you go? You end up coming back to this. Why? Because this is your prior all-time high. You're retesting this. What does that mean? You're setting a flip situation into this as support of your whole price action right now, what you are building. Right? So yeah, that is still a good area to take profit. And you are freaking bouncing on that area. You have a bounce again. And look at that. So coming back into that all-time high, what you're having here, right? If this is your all-time high or this, no matter. Where did you end up? You come back. Why? There is no liquidity over here. We never been there. You're always gonna have a pullback on it, no matter what. That's why it's always good to front run all of the freaking all-time highs or wicks or whatever you're having on all-time high. Always, because you still could do or can be doing this from the all-time high or even this. Why? Because this is untested. This is fucking free Wild West. You skipped quite a lot of price action over here. So take it as it is. Always look at the charts and take the charts into consideration and your history. That's the most freaking important thing what you can do. Because this is it. This is price action. Right? What did we do over here? Not only bearish retest the weekly, but the prior low that we settled after the first low from breaking this structure. Right? Because this been tested already with this move. This been tested with this move, but the still whole structure been retested and we went lower on it. We still couldn't go lower. Bro, if you didn't hear anything what I was just saying to you, I'm gonna break you leg. Anyway, you can rewatch this later on for the, if you didn't hear anything or if you had a bad connection. It is always, yeah, it is. Oh boy, sorry for my stupid. No, it's not stupid questions at all. I just try to help you. There are no stupid questions. But that's the most important, right? After that, we're gonna regain this. Where do we go? Like definitely weekly high to retest that. After that, that's your freaking retest. That's fair value gap, technically speaking about as well. This is fair value gap. Nothing is here. There is no liquidity here. Empty. We skip that area. Important, guys. It's important to know the basics at all in trading. At least basics. We still have nice push on 1 hour, 5 minutes. We regain. That's good. Coming back. if this start to pile in, we might see some push higher on it. That's good. That's nice. Happy to see. Some bits stepping in. Awesome. Awesome stuff. How is the boarding? Good. Yeah. So we like I mentioned, Sunday evening before close, you see some stepping in the price just because people are foaming in after the weekend. They are going always before the market open. So yeah, if this holds, then that's gonna be really nice weekly open, even better than we freaking used to have last week, because last week weekly open took us from here. Yeah, there was the weekly open all the way to the lows. So let's not do that again. See you, Bernie. Have a good one, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah. So far, if you're gonna hold this, that's gonna be really nice flip of stepping off from the bearish side to go to the downside. We had a nice move up, and we're retesting that, and we hold that. So that's gonna be really nice. Go and have a continuation to go higher. That's what we're aiming for. So yeah, let's see how the weekly is gonna close. And yeah, next week might be. I have a feeling we're gonna have some positivity in the market, and we're gonna go a little bit higher or retest the highs, and definitely some of the tokens gonna pop. Definitely after there we have it. If it's popping and it's just going strong, so the rest gonna follow. Solana as well. It's carry on. It's flipping the 1.9. So that's good. If you close anything above it, then yeah, February it's the aim. So that's for the next week. And yeah, like I was mentioning, starting pop up on some tokens, and even if BitGet start to do that as well, then the rest gonna follow. Keep that in mind. Have a good one, and I will see you Wednesday. That's gonna be the last event / stream for this month. And after that, I will see you, I guess, beginning of September. I'm gonna be off for a week. I'm going to do some business things in Poland, and then yeah, gonna be a little bit away for a week. Anyhow, take care. See you on the flip side, and peace.